Today's press briefing comes days after Cabinet held its first regular quarterly retreat for 2022 from the 18th of March to the 20th of March at Peduasi. Over the past few months, Ghana's economy has been going through turbulent times as it is plagued with a number of challenges, including rising inflation. The country's currency has also been suffering depreciation, especially against the US dollar, while the public debt level has reached an unsustainable level of 351.8 billion Ghana cedis. Earlier this week, the Bank of Ghana announced a number of complementary monetary measures to address the rising cost of goods and services on the market and the worrying performance of the cedi against major currencies such as the US dollar. Topical among the measures outlined by the Minister of Finance Ken Ofori-Atta on Thursday, March 24, 2022, is the reduction in fuel prices by 15 pesos per litre, effective April 1, 2022. This reduction will be in place for 3 months.
Government is implementing measures to guarantee constant supply of petroleum products. To mitigate the impact of the rising price of petroleum products at the pump for the next 3 months, government has decided to reduce margins in petroleum price build-up by a total of 15 pesos per litre with effect from 1st April. The details are as follows: bus margin reduced by 2 pesos per litre, Unified Petroleum Pricing Fund margin reduced by 9 pesos per litre, fuel marking margin reduced by 1 peso per litre, primary distribution margin reduced by 3 pesos per litre. Ladies and gentlemen, these reductions in margins are expected to reduce prices of petrol by 1.6% and diesel by 1.4%. We anticipate that the measures taken to strengthen the currency will help further stabilize the prices at the pump. Ladies and gentlemen, in addition, the NPA and the Ministry of Energy are in discussions with the OMCs to reduce their margins within the spirit of burden sharing.
On the expenditure front, the Minister of Finance, Ken Ofori-Atta, noted that his outfit is currently meeting with some ministries, departments and agencies to review their spending plans for the rest of the 3 quarters of 2022.
Discretionary spending is to be further cut by an additional 10%. The Ministry of Finance is currently meeting with MDAs to review their spending plans for the rest of the 3 quarters to achieve the discretionary expenditure cuts. 2. These times call for very efficient use of energy resources. In line with this, there will be a 50% cut in fuel coupon allocations for all political appointees and heads of government institutions, including SOEs, effective 1st February 2022. With immediate effect, government has imposed a complete moratorium on the purchase of imported vehicles for the rest of the year. This will affect all new orders, especially four-wheel drives. We will ensure that the overall effect is to reduce total vehicle purchases by the public sector by at least 50% for the period.
He also highlighted some measures government is implementing to raise revenue domestically.
Cutting down on expenditures alone will not be enough. Our focus is therefore twofold: to control expenditure and to raise more revenue domestically. As such, we will therefore begin the implementation and collection of the revised property rate by end of April 2022. We will implement the e-VAT, e-commerce, and e-gaming initiatives by end of April 2022. We will roll out a simplified tax filing mobile application for all eligible taxpayers by July 2022. We will impress upon Parliament to fast-track the passage of the e-levy bill, tax exemptions bill, and fees and charges bill. Prioritize the revenue assurance compliance and enforcement program, the RACE program, to plug revenue leakages, especially at the ports, the infamous fuel bunkering cartels, and small-scale mining exporters cabal. Government will partner the private sector to also introduce digital systems to monitor quarrying, sand winning, and salt winning to get more revenue from our natural resources. And immediately enforce the no duty, no exit policy at the MPS terminal at the Tema port to improve revenue collection.